Hello, everybody. This is Ming Chen,
Hi, I'm Mike Zapsik from AMC's Comic Book Men.
and you're watching AFK, the AFK show, our favorite show on the planet.
One of.
One of. So you're watching the right show. Keep watching, and keep watching.
And keep watching. And keep watching. Don't stop.
Is everybody in? Welcome to Comicpalooza 2015. I'm Outlaw Dave. And we have, as far as the Marvel Universe goes, we are so blessed to have Stan Lee here this year. And, of course, Jeremy Renner. The Avengers still tops at the box office. Now, I don't know if some of you are old enough to remember reading these comic books when we were little kids, and all we had was bad animation on TV. Now, thankfully, we have movies, we have TV shows, and today we have Chloe Bennet, Skye from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Give her a Texas welcome. No photography, no video. Let's keep it tight.
Do I get a mic? Oh. Hey guys. We're in Texas. Hey y'all. How you doing? What are you guys over here? You guys are just chilling. Woo! I see you. I see you, boo. She really likes me over here. And she gets embarrassed. I'm gonna embarrass you. What's up, guys? Thanks for, I see Peggy Carter. That's really cool. I see you. Yeah, you, right there. How are you?
Chloe, you play a strong female character. We are in the
like to be.
21st century as we look for equality and parity, not only in the workplace, but in the world. How is that to be a female inspiration to so many people around the planet?
It's awesome. You know, we have a really kick-ass female cast, and you know, our showrunner is female, and we also are Asian. We have 2 Asian American leads. Yeah. Which I think is pretty impressive because that's never really happened, and you know, it's really exciting. I'm really proud of the show so far. You know, people were kind of giving the Avengers a bit of a bad rep for, you know, not giving Scarlet enough stuff, but I don't think our show was fairly portrayed. I mean, we really only had pretty much one fight that had all males. The rest were all females kicking ass the entire season. And no one talked about that yet, you know. So I'm pretty proud. Joss is really good at, you know, making sure our female characters are different. You know, in lots of shows, females are catty to one another, and you know, with S.H.I.E.L.D., one of the first things he said to me, he's like, it'll never be catty. You know, Simmons and you respect each other. You acknowledge how good you guys are at each other's jobs. Obviously, I'm obsessed with Elizabeth and Simmons, so that makes my job easy. But from the beginning, it's been a huge priority. Yeah.
Now, did you read comic books as a young person?
I didn't as much as I do now, because once you're in them, it's awesome. Like, you know how you guys like reading comic books? Imagine if you were in them. It's really weird. But it's, and then you look exactly like Angelina Jolie in them, which, from Hackers. But it's really fun. It's cool to read. I don't want to say which ones I read because I'm pretty sure they draw a lot of the show from certain comic books, so I'll keep that a secret. But, yeah.
Do we take questions?
Yeah, do you guys have questions? Whoa.
There you go.
I know you.
I know you.
I know you.
Hello again.
Talking to the microphone,
Oh, yeah.
please.
Hello again.
Hi.
Thanks for coming to Houston. On behalf of everybody, I think everybody's been really excited to see you. And thank you so much for being so warm and gracious and friendly and just
gosh.
absolutely beautiful. It's made it a great experience. So I have there's sort of a related question. The first is, you guys have a lot of fun behind the scenes. They always have photos on Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff going on when you guys are live tweeting the show, which I love to live tweet with the show. It's
You
fantastic.
do?
I do. Every
Who
week.
else live tweets? Do you guys live tweet here? You do? Awesome. Hi.
So I was wondering if there's a particular fun story or anecdote that you'd want to relate to us, just to kind of give an idea of the camaraderie that we see all the time.
By the way, if anyone hasn't caught up on the season, I'm probably going to have some spoilers because you should have been caught up by now. It's been a while. One of my favorites was this season. Clark and I are very close, and there was an episode where the whole team was back together in the Quinjet, and we were crashing as part of the debris trying to breach Hydra. And Clark put a fart machine under my chair, like one of those automatic ones. So we had guests come onto the we had our executive producers brought like family guests, and they were introducing themselves, and it was like loud and like silent and like weird like wet ones were happening. And everyone just thought I was ripping ass the whole time. It was really, really fun. And then we brought it to the table read that day, and everyone was there, like all the executives and all the writers, and I put it under my chair. And in the middle of the show, when we were reading it, it was like a really serious moment. It was like, and everyone looked at me and like, Henry, who plays Mac, was like, "Oh Lord." You have too many brothers. It was really funny.
And so, as sort of a follow-up, since you and Ming Na both speak Mandarin, do you ever?
Poorly. I've lost a lot.
I was wondering if you ever use that to like plan things.
The first season I was better. I've lost so much. Now, memorizing lines has made me worse at Mandarin. That makes no sense. It's not a good excuse. But we used to, but we actually can't understand each other. I'll be like, I'll say something, and then she'll say something, and then we're like, that's not right. We both don't think, it doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for coming out. Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you. Next.
Hi. I was wondering, since you're a hacker, like on the show, are you actually that good with computers,
No.
or do you just like suck?
Not at all.
Do you stink at using computers?
I mean, I'm awful. Like,
Oh, okay.
I had to go to the Apple Care, and I was like, my iTunes isn't working. They're like, just click it and like open it.
So like when you were like, whenever you're using your laptop were you just like?
I
clicking
type
random
in,
buttons?
Chloe is the best. Chloe is the best. Chloe is awesome.
Okay.
So if you see me in like really serious scenes, and it's like, it's me just typing Chloe is awesome.
Wow.
Chloe is awesome. Over and over again.
You can try that at work or
Wow.
school in your case.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yo.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Thank you for coming to Houston. Of course, you look gorgeous as always. Just
We
wanted to
met
say that.
already.
Yes, we did. Thank you. You remember me. All right.
Of
That
course.
just made my life.
Best day ever.
Best day ever. So your career kind of got started a little bit differently. You started in music. Sorry for mentioning that. And then moved over into acting. When your career kind of started, did you ever see yourself? Did you ever want to do superhero stuff? And what was the feeling like when you got the call that you were going to be a superhero?
I actually did. I come from a family of all boys, and growing up, I was much more interested in kicking ass and being part of a team than ever being a princess. So my dream was really to kind of kick ass and be one of the boys, or just be a tough girl, not be one of the boys. And so I was really excited when I got the part. I auditioned about 6 times, and I auditioned over the span of 2 months. And I screamed and cried and freaked out and peed and pooed and just, no, I'm kidding. I was really, really exciting. It was awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us. We all appreciate it.
Thank you,
Thank you.
guys. Whoa, you have that. She has a shield tattoo on her butt.
I do.
I saw it.
I showed her my butt.
She did. Look at it. I don't know why I looked at
Oh, I don't. Okay. First off, I'd just like to say I was at Emerald City Comic Con, and I was the girl that they cut off the line right in front of me to ask you a question.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you're here now.
Redemption.
And you look awesome.
Thanks.
She looks hot.
Okay, so I was wondering, you are gorgeous. Do you have any like weird fan stories?
Give her 24 hours.
Yeah. I don't have weird fans. You guys are actually all really awesome. I really don't have many weird fan stories. I think I'm weird. So there was someone once when we were shooting who we were shooting on a location and I was running to my trailer and someone just kind of came out of the dark, out of nowhere, and I thought they worked for our show for some reason. I was like, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom, and she was like, she started crying, and I realized she does not work for our show. But she just came from the darkness, which is what scared me. So, and I was alone, so that just startled me. But she was really sweet, and now I know her because she's around. Well, now that I think about it, she's around a lot when I'm out in LA. So that might be weird, but whatever.
I'll stay safe.
Thank you.
Right, stay safe.
I've been shield training, so I'm okay. Elbows and knees, ladies, if you need to kick ass.
Don't hurt her too bad.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great.
Good. So what was your favorite part in the second half of the second season when you had the powers and could just push people away?
It's awesome. Here's the thing. It's really cool when you guys watch it and when I watch it after we shoot it, but in real life it looks like this. And nothing happens, and you have to, then not only do you do this, but then you have to pretend like something's happened and you go, and it looks really dumb. So you feel really dumb when you're doing things, especially the scene when I moved mountains, because I was just staring at mountains and like getting really emotional and excited about the mountain that did nothing. So it doesn't feel so great, but it's awesome. My favorite part was definitely the one-shot kick-ass scene that I got to, kill. Thanks for starting that clap. I see you, girl.
As a filmmaker, that was one of the coolest shots I've ever seen in a
Thank
TV
you.
show.
We were really proud of that. We have the best stunt choreographer, and Kevin Tancherone, who directed that episode. That was actually his idea, because it was originally in the script. It said Skye shoots 2 Hydra agents, and they're like, let's make this awesome. And so we did, and I actually broke my arm shooting that scene. You can see it happen in this shot, or I can, because I can see my face is like, ow, and trying to stay in character. But at the end, I do this roll on the cement, and I'm supposed to get up. I'll do an impersonation. I'm supposed to get up and stand up and then shoot him, but instead I go like this, and you can kind of see it a little bit at the end. So you should rewatch it.
All right, well, have fun in season 3.
Thank you. Hi again.
Hi again.
Hi.
So Skye has evolved over the course of 2 seasons, and what has that been like for you as an actress? And could you have predicted where she would end up now when you first got the role?
Not at all. I had no idea how much Skye was kind of involved in the show, and when I got cast whatsoever. And no, I could not have predicted it at all. But it's been amazing. I mean, they've given me so much material. Comparing Skye at the end of season 2 to the pilot, she's like a completely different person. She was kind of a bohemian, anti-government hacker living in a van, and now she's half S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, half Inhuman with bangs. And she's had weird Hydra boyfriends and and has almost died and has gotten shot. So she's grown so much. It's given me. It never gets boring at work at all because of that. But it's been amazing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Scarlet Witch. Hi. Hi.
Um,
Bless you.
I was wondering, Was there any other girl character that you wanted to play
on the show?
Yeah.
I was looking into people that I thought I could possibly be when we were shooting, and I didn't know, and I thought I was maybe Mantis or She-Hulk. I was like, I'm strong enough for that. Obviously not. But I kind of did some research, and then once I became aware of who Daisy Johnson was in the comics, I kind of was like, oh, I think that's her. So I'm really glad that I'm not anyone else. I'm very happy being Daisy Johnson. I think she's awesome. She has a cool, yeah. She could have really helped out the Avengers and the Avengers 2. Right? I think so. Right? Yes. Let's get that going.
There you go. Hello.
Hi, little nugget.
I was wondering, who is your favorite character besides yourself?
God, I have so many. The first person that comes to mind is Fitz. I think Fitz and Simmons, every scene that they're in, I think they just do such a great job together. She likes Fitz, that baby. And I really love Fitz and Simmons together a lot. Do you like Fitz and Simmons? She's like, kind of, yeah. Thank you.
Chloe is awesome. Chloe is awesome.
Chloe is awesome.
Chloe is awesome.
Seriously, go look almost every scene in the first season. I'm for sure typing that. Hi again.
Hello, Miss Bennet. My name is Tim.
Hi, Tim.
I just wanted to let you know that between how well the character is written and the level of awesome that you bring to the character, that they'd be fools not to add you in that second string of Avengers that we saw at the end of the second movie. You deserve to be up there with them.
Thank you so much. I want that to happen. Is anyone here from Marvel? Can we make that happen?
Hi, Chloe.
Hey.
Being an educator, I always like to ask people, did you have a favorite teacher growing up, or did you have someone that inspired you?
I did. I went to a Montessori school when I was a kid. I don't know. Yeah, you went to a Montessori school. And my teachers were a huge part of why I think I'm here today. I mean, they really encouraged me to be creative and to write, plays when I was in school. And I don't think I'd be here without Wendy. She was my teacher. We called them by our first names in middle school. Mr. Mosier. And definitely. And teachers, thank you. Let's give her a hand.
Excelsior.
They're so important.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
Again.
My name is Justin. I've been watching since the pilot. The show is awesome. You are awesome.
Thank you.
Assuming you've seen all the movies, what is your favorite Marvel movie?
Marvel movie?
Yeah.
You know what? I really loved Guardians of the Galaxy. I was really surprised. You never know. They made another movie, and I was just laughing so hard throughout that movie. I loved that movie. Yeah.
Good choice.
Thank you. Good question.
Good soundtrack, too.
Oh, I have the whole soundtrack. In the beginning, down, 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 down. Yeah. Sorry about that. I won't do that again. Hi.
When did you realize that the show would be focused on Skye and the Inhumans?
I don't think I ever really realized it until I'd be watching and I was like, oh, there's a lot of me in that. And the Inhumans. But I think after the mid-season finale, after I did that dramatic moment with Trip's death, unfortunately, I know, Trip. He's still alive in real life, so that's actually more important. But I think after that point, there was a huge turning point and kind of introduction to the Inhumans. Yeah. Stay awesome, man.
Thanks. Cool.
You're welcome. Hi.
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 I'm Bella, and I love Skyward forever.
You ship Skyward?
I do.
Ooh.
I do.
Who else here ships Skyward? Skimmins? Yeah.
I have a question. from my friend
What is that?
Rachel.
Oh, sorry. Keep going.
Sorry. I'm a little scattered. My friend Rachel has a question that I'm asking for you.
Okay.
She says, she wonders if you have ever put thought into or had discussions about Skye's backstory, like what her teenage years were like, because we see things on the show, like the pickpocketing, that suggests that she had a rough time and a very specific kind of lifestyle. So she wonders if you put that into Skye's character.
Absolutely. I think that's a big part of who she was before S.H.I.E.L.D. is why Coulson kind of thought of her as special in the beginning, and especially in the beginning, I just looking pictures back at when we were shooting the pilot, I remember being in such a headspace of who she was as like a teenager and kind of being on her own and really just making things work for herself. And I love when we get to see moments of the old Skye, like pickpocketing with her dad, the cell phone, and moments like that. And she had such a hard time parting from her van in the first season. So I definitely have like in my mind, if I have specific scenes that kind of relate to her being a teenager, definitely. It's really fun to kind of have a whole background story for her. And I hope they do an episode coming up of everyone before we meet them. Do you know what I mean? I want to see, you get a peek of Fitz and Simmons at the Academy. You know how they're rock stars at the Academy beforehand. But I would love to see like an old school version of everyone before the show finds us.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be really fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, we only have time for one more question.
Oh no. Hi again? Doesn't she look good? Look at her S.H.I.E.L.D. outfit.
There were lots of cool ways that Skye used her powers in season 2, and like when she made the water go twirly out of the faucet, that was one of my favorite parts.
You know, you can really do that with you really can.
Really?
Yeah, that almost was a practical effect. Like it almost really happened. But you can do that. You can manipulate sound waves with speakers. Isn't that crazy?
Awesome.
That's what she does.
So cool. I'm so gonna try that.
Anyway.
I'm gonna
Huge nerd moment for me.
I'm gonna make a huge mess in the kitchen. I'm
Yeah.
such a nerd. I'm so gonna do that. But what was your favorite one to do, or the most fun to film?
Definitely in the woods, when you first really see her take out the entire woods. You know, Bobby is running towards her and she just goes, ah! It's kind of by accident, or how we wanted to play it was that someone shot at her and her immediate reaction was just to instinctually put up her hands, and she takes out the whole forest and kind of sees what she does, and she has this moment of kind of just being in shocked and overwhelmed with the power that she has. And there was a hint. I wanted to make sure there was also a hint of kind of, that was awesome. You know what I mean? Like a hint of being scared and shocked, but at the same time, like, whoa. Because Skye, at the end, that's very season 1 Skye, of kind of being impressed by everything, and I wanted to make sure that was still there a little bit.
Invisible.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That was a good line reading. Nice.
I love that one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Chloe Bennet.
Thanks, guys.
Skye.
You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for coming. You guys are the best. I know I speak on behalf of my whole cast. We love you guys so much. I love you.